Hello everyone, this week we're in Parashat VaYehi, and Parashat VaYehi is the last parasha of the book of Genesis. Last parasha, it means that this Shabbat is Shabbat Chazak. Chazak means strong. When we come to the end of the reading of the Torah, we rise and we say Chazak, Chazak, Chazak 3 times, numerical value, Moshe, Moses. Venit Chazek, and we will be strong. Also numerical value, Moshe 345. So, this is the parasha. It means that we have a lot of strength in this parasha. It is the summary, the bottom line of the whole book of Genesis, which is an awesome book. A lot of teachings, learning, and stuff that we learned during the last 12 weeks. And 1/5 of the Torah is passed already, 1/5 of the year. So, the parasha starts with VaYehi Yaakov, and Jacob lived. Again, like in the other parashot, we have to go deep into the meaning of the word because you cannot translate it, and Jacob lived. There's something much deeper in the word VaYehi. It's not just he and he lived. So the Zohar says about this parasha as follows. Why is this parasha stuma? Stuma means blocked. What does mean blocked? Between every parasha and parasha in the Torah, there is a space. What does mean space? It's a white part on the parchment. The white in the parchment is the light of the Creator. The black is the vessel that draws the light in. When we have a space, and most of the times there is a space between every parasha and parasha, every story and story, every reading of the week and another reading, this one, there's no special space, only one letter space. Why? And the Zohar says, because in this parasha, Jacob left this world, he died. So why we call the parasha, and he lived? Similar to Sarah. Also, it speaks about her death by saying she lived. Listen to that parasha. It says that when Jacob passed away, the eyes and the hearts of the Israelites have been blocked, stuma, because of slavery in Egypt. Because then the slavery started. Another explanation, because he wanted to explain, to teach his sons what's going to happen in the end of the days, and just the one moment he wanted to reveal that prophecy, it disappeared and he could not, it was blocked to him and he could not reveal it. Also, this is what Rashi is saying, the Zohar says, always like Rashi is saying, which means this is a simple explanation, but Rabbi Shimon said there is a deeper understanding. Because it says before in Vayigash, the previous parasha, and Israel settled in the land of Egypt, in the country of Goshen, and they dwelled over there, multiplied in Goshen very much. Therefore it says, and Jacob lived. They lived and they had an amazing life in Egypt. Parashat Vayigash, as they came in, also during the time of Jacob that we're speaking about in the beginning of this parasha in the Torah, they lived like kings. They were the family of the king, of Joseph. So it is to show that the plenty that they had in Vayigash, it continues to VaYehi. So just a second. We have a contradiction. What this commentary is saying and this commentary is saying. One is saying they were in trouble, the other one is saying there was a lot of light and pleasure. Who is right? The answer is usually both are right. Parashat VaYehi is always in the beginning of the month of Tevet, sign of Capricorn. And as we learn, if you listen to the lecture about the sign of Capricorn, it is not an easy sign. It's not an easy month. It's a month you have to be really careful about what you're doing and what decisions you're making. And for people who are the sign of Capricorn, they don't have easy life, never. Always tough and hard life. So the Zohar is saying, let's ask again why starting the parasha with the word VaYehi, and he lived. It is a code, the Zohar is saying. There are 5 levels to the human soul. The lowest of them all nefesh. It's the lower animalistic spirit. Every human being has that. The higher than that is ruach, spirit. This one, only people that go out of their own selfishness can achieve that level. Ruach, level 2. Level 3, neshama. There's a bigger scope of sharing and caring, connecting to the upper worlds. And the 4th level, chaya, living thing, is the 4th level corresponding to the sphere of chokhmah. This one is a very high one. The one above is Yechida. These two, Yechida and Chaya, are not in use today. Only very few people along the generations had these two levels. Jacob, when it says VaYehi Yaakov, it's to show that Jacob reached that level of Chaya. And this is the level of the highest level of prophecy a human being can achieve. Jacob got it. So, the Zohar is asking, how come he got that level of Chaya in the land of Egypt, in exile, and not home in the Holy Land? And here is the great paradox. In the month of Capricorn, according to Abraham the Patriarch, the letters of the month, according to the book of formation, Sefer Yetzirah, the letter of the month of Capricorn is the letter Ain. The letter of the planet Saturn is the letter Bet. Together it's Ain Bet, or 72. Whoever learns a little bit of Kabbalah knows 72 is the level of Chokhmah. Chokhmah is a sphira, the same level of the soul of Chaya. Prophecy, but not just simple prophecy. Ezeu Chacham Haroeh et Hanolad. The ability to see everything, all what the outcomes of everything that happens. Very high level. The Zohar is saying, reaching such a high level, you need to go to the depth of misery, of pain, of hard work. This is exactly the sign of Capricorn. Out of the hardship, out of the stress, out of the darkness, this is where you can generate the biggest wisdom and the biggest prophecy. Not with easy, comfortable life. So, this month, the month of Capricorn, this Parashat, the Parashat of VaYehi, it's either a time for very high revelations, or deep sorrow, misery, and darkness. Your choice. How do you do it? What are the tools? A, use all the coaching tools we learned in the previous Parashat of the book of Genesis, from its beginning. You had all the tools. You already have been prepared to come to that hard time, which is the month of Capricorn and Parashat VaYehi. And to more details, go to the site, listen to the class, and enjoy. Have a great week. Achieve the best. Thank you so much.